I thought getting a dog was a big responsibility. Until I accidentally brought home the egg of Minecraft's final boss. He didn't eat normal food, he fed on the laws of physics. But to understand how my house turned into the end, let's rewind. It all started while exploring an abandoned subway line. At the very end of the tunnel, on a pile of rubble, there it was. An Ender Dragon egg. It was heavy, freezing cold, and pixelated. I dragged it home. For a week, nothing happened. Until I remembered the game's lore. It needed an environment from the end. I surrounded it with chunks of obsidian, and reality in my room cracked. With a blinding flash, he was born. Ender. What do you feed a creature from another dimension? He rejected meat instantly. Turns out he feeds on pure energy. Amethysts became his favorite treat. Ender grew terrifyingly fast, and he started to fly. Playing fetch was boring. He just teleported the ball straight into his mouth. But his powers were unstable. His sneezes deleted matter. Then the gravity problem started. Ender would sleep on the ceiling or just float entirely upside down in midair. And then he turned my window into a portal. I had to board up the windows so my couch wouldn't float off into deep space. 2 months later, he was the size of a horse. The house became a cage for him. He was angry. Normal amethysts weren't enough energy anymore. His hunger began to tear apart the very fabric of reality in my house. A spatial rift opened. It started sucking everything inside. I held on with all my might, but I was being pulled into the void. And then Ender stepped between me and the rift. I knew what he needed. I pulled out an end crystal I made from his own scales and amethysts. Here, Ender, eat. His power reached its absolute maximum. He grew to his true size. He turned to the reality rift and exhaled dragon's breath. The gas acted like cosmic glue. It literally glued space back together. The rift was gone. We survived. He wasn't a clumsy little pet anymore. He became a guardian. He didn't need my house anymore. He needed the sky. Sometimes at night, I see a purple glow behind the clouds. And I know our reality is safe. As for me, I think it's time to go back to the game. Where the Ender Dragon can be defeated with a bed and a sword. I don't feel fear but pride for my boy. Thank you for surviving this crazy experience with me.